Hello Isaac, how old are you? I've got some interesting things for you to do today, and I'm going to read the activities out of this book and write down the interesting things that you tell me. And I'll be really interested in how you're thinking, so sometimes I'll be saying, how did you work that out? Now the first thing I'd like you to do is, can you take a scoop of teddies for me? Thank you. Now, have a look at those teddies. How many do you think are in the cup? Just have a look. Can you just tell me first, just have a look, how many do you think are in there? Have a guess.
11.
Oh, 11. Okay, tip them out on the table. All right, now check. How many teddies are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A koala.
Oh, yeah, keep going.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
So how many teddies are there?
23.
Could you put one back in the container? How many are on the table now?
22.
22. Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? Could you put the teddies back in there for me? Plus the koala that you found.
Yeah.
Let's put them back in the container.
What about the koala?
Yeah, put the koala back in too.
Why?
Well, do you think we should leave him out?
Leave him out.
Okay.
Because he's not.
Yeah, maybe leave him over there. Good idea. He might like to watch what we're doing. You're good at packing those up. What a big handful. I wonder how many are in that hand. Now I've got some more teddies here. And I'll just leave the koala over here so it can look at what we're doing. Now could you please, can you put the yellow teddies together?
How?
Just sit them in a group on the table. How many yellow teddies are there?
5.
5, are you sure?
Yeah. What? 1, 2, 4.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
There's 4? Okay. And now, could you put, I'm just going to put some teddies over here.
Why?
They're interested in seeing their friends, the yellow teddies. Are there more green teddies or more blue teddies? Sorry, I'm saying that again. Are there more green teddies or more yellow teddies?
More yellow.
More yellow teddies, okay. Could you please get 5 blue teddies? Put these green ones here. Can you put 5 blue teddies there?
1, 2,
How many have you got now?
4.
I like the way they're looking at each other. Could you put them in a straight line now? Okay, how many blue teddies are there?
6.
6. Are you sure? Can you check?
5.
5, okay. Good checking. All right, now I'm going to get
3.
I'm going to now do something special. I'm going to hide those teddies and get some more blue teddies. So I've got 5 teddies hiding under here and 3 more teddies here. How many teddies do we have altogether? How many blue teddies altogether? Not sure? Could you check now? How many blue teddies?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Now, I'm going to make a pattern now, but first let's blow your nose. Ready for a nice blow? Good boy. Excellent blow. Okay, now. So, now, let's get these teddies here. Could you get a yellow teddy and put it over here? Now put a blue one beside it. Now put a green teddy behind the blue teddy. And now put the green teddy in front of the blue teddy. They're moving all around, aren't they? Now watch what I do with the teddies. This could be interesting. See what you're noticing. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? There's some different types of teddies. Some have got their arms down and some out. Okay, now I've made a pattern with the teddies. Can you tell me the colours as I point?
Green, yellow, blue, blue, green, yellow, blue, blue.
Now, I've got some more teddies over here, as you can see. I'm going to put them in the cup for you. So can you make my pattern keep going? Have a look at the colours of the teddies. Can you make the pattern keep going? No, first I'm going to say, can you please make the same pattern in front? I wonder what you'll be thinking about when you're making this pattern. Are they easier to see? The colours? Would you like to use those ones? I'll just hold that there for you so you can see them easily. What are you going for next? I'm going to guess which one you'll get next. Yes! Oh, 2 at a time. That's interesting. Okay, now I'm going to get mine and put them back in the container. Could you keep the pattern going further? I wonder what will happen next. Why did you get a green one? Oh, it's a yellow one next. How are you working out, or how are you deciding which one to get next? Because of that, what do you mean by that? What are you looking at?
Well, I'm looking at the colours.
Oh, you're looking at the colours.
And now I'm going to make a trial connected to this, but different colours.
Oh. Oh, so you're going to now make a different pattern.
Yeah.
How are you deciding what to do?
Well, I'm going to do what I want to.
You're going to what?
Do what I want to do.
Oh, you're going to do what you want to do. I'll be very interested to see how your pattern works. Get another one. I thought you might go for a red one next. I'm going to guess which one's coming next and I'll see if it's... Oh, yes! 2 reds. What colour are you going to get next?
Yes.
Ah, so that's the bit of pattern you're doing. Now, could you have a look at this teddy again? Could you please point, or look at all of the line, could you point to the first teddy? What colour is the first teddy?
Green.
Okay.
Yellow.
Could you point to the third one?
Yellow.
Yellow. And could you point to the 5th teddy?
Blue.
How do you know it's the 5th one?
Because that means 3.
Oh, because that means 3. That's interesting. Could you put the teddies back now, and I'll turn the page in my book. We'll see what we'll do next. You can nearly get those in one handful. Almost a miracle. Let's put them, oh, look at that. Let's put them over here for a rest. They're a bit tired now after all that work. Yeah, the koala thinks they're enjoying watching what you do. Now I'm going to show you some cards very quickly.
Like dice cards?
Yeah, and I want you to tell me how many you can see.
2.
2.
3.
3.
3.
Imagine it. I'll give you another look. Imagine it.
5.
Okay.
4. 4. 9.
Do you know? How many?
9.
9. How did you know that was 9?
Because the whole wheel will take up 9.
Oh, okay. Could you spread them out? It's interesting the way you're thinking. All right, now I have some numbers over here. Right. Let's put the dots up there a little bit. Have a look at those numbers and spread them out. Could you find the numbers to match the dots for me? What number's that?
2.
2, okay. I think I forgot to put the line underneath so that you know that one goes that way.
The 9.
The 9, okay. That matches the 9. What one's that?
3.
That's 3. What What number's that?
4,
4. That matches the 4 dots.
6.
Hmm.
There's only 6.
Oh, okay. That's all right. We'll put that over there. There's nothing to match. That one hasn't got a partner.
No 7.
No 7. Okay. Lucky we've got that pile. I wonder if this one will have a match.
9.
No, what number's that? What number was that one?
8.
That was 8, okay. What have you got there?
3.
Oh, 3. Wonder what's coming next.
9. What did it?
What number's that one?
5.
5? Are you 5?
4.
Oh, you're 4.
9. Just need another 3.
Oh.
This one's blank. Look.
Oh, that one's blank. How many is that? Nothing. Yeah. Okay, you
So
need
let's
another 3
pretend
and you haven't got
that's a
another
3.
3. We could pretend that's a 3. That's an idea. Okay. All right, now I'm going to get these numbers and mix them up a little bit so it's a bit like a magic trick. Okay. Could you put those numbers in order from the smallest to the largest number?
Well, we did have a 1 in there.
No, we didn't have a 1. Let's put them side by side so that we can see them easily. So what numbers have you got so far?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, now I'm going to spread those down because they are taking up a lot of room. Have a look at those ones. I wonder if you can work out where they would go.
Okay.
It's pretty interesting. What one's that?
6.
Okay, and?
7. No, 8.
Yep.
9.
Now what about that one? Where would that one go? What number is that?
0.
Oh, that's 0. Okay. Big blow. Excellent. You're so good at doing that. Now, could you pack them all up for me, please? Can you do it from the other end? There we go. And we'll put them over here in a nice pile. Now, could you get your fingers out, please? Could you show me 6 fingers? Okay. Now, put your fingers down again. Could you show me 6 fingers a different way? I wonder how many fingers you show me on each hand. Great thinking. That's a very interesting way. I can see 2 fingers on that hand and 4 fingers on that hand to make 6. All right, put your fingers back again. Let's do it a different way. I wonder what you'll think of this time. Oh, you've got 3 fingers on both hands. That's very interesting. Okay, put your fingers down again. And I'm going to ask you some questions this time. What number is 1 more than 4?
5.
5. Okay, what's 1 more than 10? 11. What's 1 more than 15? It's a tricky one, isn't it? Okay, what's 1 less than 3? And what is 1 less than 12?
I don't know.
You're not sure about that
10.
one? Oh, 10, okay. And what about what's 1 less than 20?
I don't know.
Not sure. Okay, now,
How come that doesn't come? How come that didn't win?
I'm not sure.
Good.
Have a look at these cups. It's very pretty ceiling though. Okay. So,
That's it.
here are some straws. Now, I'm going to ask you to put some straws, 1 straw in each cup. Now, have a look at the cups. How many straws do you think you'll need?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, could you check and see if you're right? 5 straws?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did that work?
Yep, 5.
Okay. Now,
And you got 3, and you got 4 left.
we've got 4 left. That's interesting. I wonder how many that would be altogether. If you had 5 straws and 4 left. It's interesting, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, now here I've got some candles this time. Whoops.
Fire!
Could you put those candles in order from
That's tiny.
the smallest, that is tiny, from the smallest or from the shortest to the longest candle? In order from the shortest to the longest. Okay, that's very interesting. Now, this time I'm going to mix them up again. You might have to look very carefully. Could you now do it again? Order them from the shortest to the tallest. Point to the shortest, point to the tallest, or the longest. Okay, that's very interesting. How did you work it out for those two? Because they were very close.
Yeah, I just went like that.
Yeah.
And I saw that that one was shorter, this one was longer.
Yeah, you have to look very carefully though, don't you? This time we're going to do some counting. Could you start at 1 and count for me until I say stop? Ready, set, go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33.
Okay, stop. This time could you start at 25 and keep counting? Ready, set, go.
We're at 25, 26, 27, 29, 40, 41, 42.
Okay, you can stop there. Thank you. That was great counting. Very interesting counting. Now, could you start at 10 and count backwards?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
Blast off. Where do you blast off to?
You.
Now, this time I'm going to show you a few numbers. I wonder what numbers I've got in
60?
here.
What?
Yes. There's some very interesting numbers in here.
9.
Okay. All right. What number's that?
8.
What about that one?
3.
Okay. What about this one?
63.
Okay, 63. And what about this one?
83.
83. What about this one?
Oh, 74. 1.
74, 1. That's an interesting number, isn't it? Now, this time I have some more numbers here. They're hiding in my container. They're hiding very well, and I'm getting them here. Now you already showed me and told me about these numbers, so we'll just have another look at them. And we're going to spread them out upside down, and I'd like you to turn them over one by one and tell me which number you can see. Ready, set, go. Let's see how fast you can do
7,
this.
6, 3, 8, 1, 5,
Well, it's very fast.
0,
0,
6, 4, 4,
I just want you to check this one again, because I want to put it this way with the line at the bottom. What number's that?
6,
And what number's that?
9,
9. Okay. Now, I've got some more dots. How many dots?
3,
How many dots?
6.
Can you check?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
8. Sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. What about this one? How many?
2,
What about this one? Look carefully. 8?
Yeah.
How do you know it's 8?
I count them.
Oh, good idea. What about this one?
And of course that's 4.
Of course that's 4. You can tell just by looking. I wonder if you can tell this one. How many dots? 9. That was fast. This is a very hard one. Ready?
1,
What about this one?
6.
6. What about this one? How many
Nothing.
dots? Oh, nothing. What about that one?
5.
5. Okay, now, interesting that one. Have a look at that card. What number is that?
7.
Could you please get 7 teddies for me?
That's 1.
Oh, they're koalas. Sorry, could you please get 7 koalas for me?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
My assistant, could you pass me that calculator, please? Thank you.
5, 6, 7.
Okay. Put 1 koala back.
6.
6. Okay, there's 6 now. All right. Now, I'm going to, could you put the koalas back, please? And I'm just going to get my calculator out on my phone. You've used a calculator before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Could you type these numbers, please? Could you type 4? Okay, and clear it with that button there, the C. There we go, back to 0. Now could you type 47? Okay, I can see the 47 there. Could you clear it with the C? Great. Now type 60. The number between 2 and 9 and type it in. And there are the numbers. Okay, we'll just shake it again. There we go. Choose the number from 2 to 9 and type it in. I wonder what number you'll choose. Oh, what number's that?
6.
Now choose a different number and type it in. Now read the whole number for me.
So I can read that.
Say it, yeah. What number's that one first?
4.
Can you say it again?
4.
4. Okay, very nice. Now, I've got some cards here. Could you please...
What? 5.
Yeah, have a look at those cards.
9. Nothing.
Could you order these from the smallest to the largest?
Small to the large. Small to the large. Small to the large.
Point to the small. Smallest point to the largest. Okay, now I have...
Smallest.
Back to our koalas. Could you get 4 koalas for me and stand them up? And I'm going to stand some up over here.
2, 3, 4. You like it how they're all looking at those ones?
Yeah, I like the way they're looking at those ones. That's a good idea. So, if I read from my book so that I know what these teddies are going to do, we're going to have a little adventure now. Of course, I'm going to hide some of these. So I have 9 teddies here that are hiding and 4 more, they call them koalas. 9 koalas here hiding and 4 more koalas.
Tie them with the car.
How many koalas is that all together? Nine teddies hiding and 4 more. How many teddies altogether?
10.
10, okay. Now, we'll lift up that. Could you check how many teddies altogether?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 teddies.
13 teddies. Goodness me. Now, for this question, we'll put the koalas back.
And the one that I was watching.
Oh, well, I put the one that's watching there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one was enjoying watching what you're doing. You've got a story to listen to this time, Isaac. So here it comes. Imagine that you have 8 little biscuits for morning tea and you eat 3. How many do you have left? 8 little biscuits for morning tea and you eat 3. How many left?
4.
4. How do you know?
Because.
Ah, okay. Now, this time I have some cars.
Cars? They're not cars, they're boxes.
I'm pretending that these boxes are cars. And over here we have these koalas. Could you please put 2 koalas in each car? Going to go for a bit of an adventure, these koalas. They're sitting very carefully in their car, aren't they? I wonder where they might drive to. Okay, so we've got 2 koalas in each car. How many koalas is that altogether? 8 teddies altogether. Okay, that was interesting. Now, this time they're going for a picnic. So I've got some picnic rugs here. Just have a look at that. What do you notice?
The dots.
Okay, so here are 4 teddy mats or koala mats, and here I just tip them all back in there. Here I have 12 koalas.
12.
So you are going to put the koalas on the mats so that there's the same number of koalas on each mat. First, before you do it, how many koalas will go on each mat?
Five.
Okay, could you check please?
2.
So we want the same number of koalas on each mat. Can you do that without going one by one?
What?
I noticed you're putting them out one by one. Can you do it a different way? What are you doing? Does it work?
No.
Okay. Think again. Want the same number of teddies on each mat. I wonder what you'll do.
1. 1. Beep beep. Beep beep.
Oh, I see what you're doing. But all these teddies have to go on mats as well.
Hmm.
Oh, what are you trying this time?
3.
Oh, that's a good idea. I wonder if that will work. What do you think? Is it going to work?
Yes.
Oh, you know already. So how many teddies go on each mat?
3.
3.
See, it works.
It does work. That's very interesting thinking. I like the way you worked that out. Could you put the teddies back in their container? Thank you, Isaac. Let's put them over here. Now, have a look at that. I'm going to pretend that this is a train. So I've made a train that's 5 blocks long. Imagine you're going to make a train, so I'll just hold this. Imagine you're going to make a train that's 3 times as long as mine. How many blocks would you need?
4.
4. Okay, how did you work that out?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Did you have a guess?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought so. Now, you drew a clock for me before.
Yeah.
Very interesting clock. Tell me about your clock. Can you tell me what you use clocks for?
The time?
The time. And does your clock tell a time?
Yes.
What time does it tell?
3 o'clock?
How do you know it's 3 o'clock?
I don't know.
You're not sure. I agree that it's 3 o'clock. I can see the big hand pointing up to this number. What number is that?
10?
Okay, and this hand's pointing to what number?
3.
To 3. What other numbers are on the clock?
1. Oops, I accidentally did 2 ones.
Oh, that's okay.
And a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 9, and a 10, and a 11, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5.
It's interesting the way clocks work like that. What do people use clocks for?
The time.
The time. And
I just
what do you do at different times?
go to places.
Go to places. Ah, so do you know any times that you go to places at? You're not sure? Do you go to kinder at a special time?
Clocky.
Here's a clock. Okay. I wonder if you can make some clocks or some times for me. Could you make this clock show me, oh, what time have you made there?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Could you make 2 o'clock? Okay. Could you make 9:30? Oh, that's interesting. Now, could you tell me the days of the week? What are the days of the week?
Nighttime
Nighttime
and morning.
and morning. What about, have you heard of Monday?
Yeah.
Could you tell me some more days like Monday?
Sunday.
Sunday. What other days do you know? Tuesday, yeah.
Friday.
Friday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Friday.
Friday.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Friday.
That's a lot of days, isn't it? Do you know any months? Do you know the months of the year?
Christmas.
Christmas. When's your birthday? January. January the 3rd. Now, January's a month. Do you know any more months?
October.
October. That's an interesting month. Any more?
No.
No. Okay. What day comes before Friday?
Wednesday.
Oh, that's an interesting day, isn't it? Now, I'm going to show you something, and you just have to look carefully for
You
this.
see it.
I know you can.
I do. What?
I want you to just look first. Just look very carefully. What is longest, the string or the stick? Just tell by looking first. Tell me what you think.
The stick.
The stick. Okay, could you check, please? Check which is longest.
The string.
How do you know that the string is longest?
Because I stretched it out.
And how does stretching it out help you?
Well, it helps me know because it's bending.
Oh.
It's longer.
What? And so if it's bending, it gets a bit tricky, doesn't it?
If you tie this together, you make a fishing rod.
Can you?
See?
You could make a fishing rod. That's a good idea. Now, I'm going to get the fishing rod and just put it over here, back in its container, and have a look at the straw. Could you use the paper clips to measure the straw? I wonder what you're going to find. What did you
4
find?
paper clips. That's how I'm to do this straw with.
4 paper clips.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So how long was the straw in paper clips?
4.
4. Now, this time I'm going to give you a ruler. Have you used a ruler before?
Yeah.
Thought you had. Put these paper clips over here. We just need the straw. There's the ruler. Have a look at it. And I'm going to give you the straw this time. Could you use the ruler to measure the straw and tell me what you discover?
The straw's 90 long.
How long?
19.
19 long. How did you know that? How did you work that out?
It was from 0.
You went from 0?
I went like that.
Yeah, and you got to the number 19. That was very interesting measuring. Now I've got some shapes to show you this time. I think you're going to find these shapes very interesting, and I wonder if you'll know what sort of shapes there are. Could you guess what shapes I'm going to get out?
Square.
Oh, I wonder if there's going to be a square or a rectangle. Let's see. So here's some shapes.
Rectangle. Ramp. What's that? There's 2. Oh my god.
What are they?
Ramps. Oh,
What do you call them?
ramps.
Ramps?
Yep.
What's a ramp? Oh, I know what you mean. A ramp for when you're driving your cars up.
Yep.
I've got it. That's an interesting shape, isn't it? A ramp.
Triangle.
Interesting triangles there.
Square. Circle. Triangles. Triangle.
I like the way you're organising them. Could you put them into groups for me?
Okay.
Yeah, I can see you putting them into some interesting groups there. Okay, so tell me about your groups. How did you decide what shapes to put in this group?
Well, I didn't get them.
You connected them?
Yeah.
Yeah. And why did you put these two together?
To make it look funky.
To make it look funky. Okay. And I see you've organised that again. What shape was that called?
Circle.
That one?
Square.
That one?
Ramp.
Is there another name for that other than ramp?
Escalator.
Like an escalator? Yeah. What about this one? Can you see this one? What would you call it?
Rectangle.
I thought you might say a rectangle. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you some interesting shapes over here. Look at these ones. Look at them really carefully, and I'd like you to point to the triangles for me. Which ones are triangles? Yeah, okay. Any more triangles? Yep, so number 5 is a triangle, number 4 is a triangle, what else? Number 8 is a triangle, any more? Number 1. Oh, what number is that? Number 2. Gee, there's some interesting triangles there, aren't there? And that one is number 6. Okay, now.
Blank.
Now, have a look at that rectangle and look around the room, and I'm wondering if you can see any more rectangles in the room.
This.
Have a look. Can you see anything around this room that's a rectangle? And point to it if you do. What are you looking at?
The computer.
The computer?
Machine?
Yes. Yeah, the computer machine. That's a rectangle. Any more rectangles? Yes, the mirror. Any others that you can see? Ah, the cupboard door. Very good.
In the
Now,
middle.
I'm going to give you a puzzle to do this time. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to show you. This is a mystery shape. Right, so I've got a shape here that's hiding.
Triangle.
So have a careful look. Now you're guessing that it's a triangle, but there's some that's underneath hiding. Could you show me with your finger how that triangle would go underneath? What you think it would do? Draw it with your finger. Where would it go? Where would its edges be? Okay. Could it be another shape? Could you imagine another shape? What could it be? You look like you drew a rectangle then. Could you start here and show me how the shape goes underneath the paper? Maybe start your finger there and then keep drawing down and show me how it would go underneath the paper. Ah, that's very interesting. Could you think of another shape? What would it be called?
Square.
A square, okay. Start here and show me how the square would go. I'm watching carefully to see what you're going to draw. Okay. Thank you, Isaac. Would you like to have a look?
Done.
It's an interesting shape, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, can we shake hands now? Thank you for doing all those activities.
It's done. That's tricky.
It was tricky, wasn't it?